And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Forest Village. And we have got ourselves a baking center. Oh, look at all of the potential food over here. And got a couple houses built just to try to get some builders over here. Everybody was sort of having to walk in from way over here and everything, and it was not so good. So let's start. What do we want first? Let's get a chicken coop started. So food, chicken coop, right in here. I think we're gonna want a chicken coop, like a giant chicken coop. And then maybe one more back here. Maybe. I'm not 100% sold on having two of these. I think one. I mean, this is going to be a bigger 42 by 42. What is this one? I don't think this one is nearly that big. This thing is gigantic over here. I mean, that is a huge chicken coop. Okay, so the other thing we're going to need are some cows. We're going to need oats. So let's get a full field for oats going. We're also going to need to protect the chickens. So we got a plan for that. I cannot forget about that. Wait, right, there we go. Let's see. So a giant field for oats to feed yon chickens, and we're also going to need an orchard. Kind of want to build another gigantic orchard. Oh yeah, that looks good right there. We're also going to need a field for wheat. Be careful with my spacing here. So let's plan for this. I have the game kind of running on 1x speed right now for reasons. I had another one of those stupid errors pop up and nearly impossible to you can't save once that pops up. So, and then I want some wells back here because they do need them for the chickens and eventually the livestock. So I want to make sure we got the wells covered. What are you doing, dude? You are building. You got a wolf back here I need to take care of. Okay, so chicken coop is going to be good. We got oats right here. We do have a limit. I'm going to put a limit on oats of like 4,000. 10,000 is a little much. So if it winds up that this field is way more than what we need for a giant coop like this, then I can increase that. Oh, I closed it. I can increase the limit, build up to it, and then change the field for something else in the next year. So the other thing we're going to need, obviously, is, let's see. We have another potential area for protecting chickens over here. If we look, we got a little gap right here, and I think this would be perfect right in here. Plus, it'll passively give us a little bit of meat as they take out the creatures. Of course, we're really clear cutting the forest. There's very little forest left. We got little areas popping up like this which is fine because I go in and cull the trees. See, that tree isn't ready yet. That tree is. That tree is. That one is. So is that one. That one's not quite there yet. That one's good. 56. These big ones are 56, at least with the settings that I have. 48, that's good. 40 on these other ones. And how about this guy? I've already got that guy. These spindly ones, I think these are more or less birch. Yeah, 40 is good on those. 33 is not quite there. So a little bit of wood every once in a while. What is this guy? See, he's 40, so he's ready to come down. We use a lot of wood over here. Ooh. And look at that. 500 wood there, 534 there, 200 there. So yeah, the wood adds up fast. One of the first things I'm gonna need is some wheat, so I can actually start my milling process. Oh, that tree fell and I didn't actually benefit from that at all. Darn. So we're gonna go around the coop. And we're gonna go around this thing. And we're gonna go around the orchard. And we want some scarecrows up in here. Let's see what their range is. Scarecrow like right in here. Let's do a scarecrow up here. Because they do help with growth and everything. And we've got some space in here to work with. We can put another one in here. Because these... I left a gap there for the lights. So we got the lights over here. This same sort of light system. I have enough space to do that over here. I just haven't built any of them yet. Kind of want to get this up and running. I really, really need the towers before I move the chickens over here. That is of the utmost importance at the moment. And then the cows... I could probably go a little further with the cows. Go out here. Do a giant pasture out here. And then another watchtower somewhere along the lines. I can go out with this line here. Now that I kind of have an idea of the design, I need everything to funnel into these barns, which is why I've got so many barns over here. Because these are going to be pulling out of these resources, out of these barns, and they need to be close enough to see them. And if they're not, that's a problem. How are we doing on builders? Let's do 70. Get more builders in the fray. Got a healer over here. I got a tavern. So we're going to get oats here, which the tavern uses to make alcohol. And then the orchard for fruit. So I might want to start these houses, or some of these houses, up sooner rather than later. And we need to do some clear cutting here. I need some more space. Space, please. All of the things. Because we're going to need hay for the cows, which tells me that we're going to need a resource warehouse as well. Okay, we're also going to need a giant field for wheat or some sort of grain so we can get that up and running. And then this will be a huge bustling mega factory for food. I mean, it's going to be pumping out so much food. I've got 3 caravan stables here ready for miscellaneous jobs that we need to move stuff around. Like if I needed another barn down here, because these, you know, this can't see the fruit in any of these, that's a problem. So I'm going to need to, you know, micromanage a little bit. Hopefully it won't get too out of hand. But yeah, we're gonna need to bump this up. The fruit, I mean, that should be fine. 9,000 fruit every season. Because I think this one is also a max size. So we are in fall, so you need to collect. You are in the process of harvesting. You are also in the process of harvesting. Okay. So yeah, collect the fruit that's left. You get to roughly 2 harvests out of it, which is awesome. But yeah, 9,000 fruit per year. That's a lot of pies every year. But if we need another orchard, I can always plop in another orchard somewhere over here. And then, you know, basically truck the ingredients in. All of the roads. How are these things doing? These things are in process of being built. Okay. I might risk speeding up just a little bit. Just to try to take out some of this space here. Looks like the scarecrows are ready to be built. And let's look at the research. I want to see what we can do. Agriculture 2 is already going. That is a slow research. There's many levels of research. And I've just gotten into the level 1s are all researched, ready to go. We need these things to be done here. Because I need to upgrade them twice, and that is a process and a half right there. Okay, so this is giving us a little bit of wood for the building process, which is good. All right, we've got the orchard ready to be built. How are we doing on workers? 62 out of 70 are being used. And these poor guys. The part of the reason why it's so slow is, you know, we can only have so many builders living over here, and yeah, it's a slow process. You know, once I get this neighborhood going, we're probably going to need another school. So maybe I should start that now over here. Because these things take forever to build, like forever. The first level is 40 craft, and the second one I think is like 60. I mean, it takes a while to build those things. And unfortunately, there are no researches to speed that up. I don't think there's any building research at all. All right, one of the barns is done. That is good news. This is done. Let's get this upgraded. We got bears and all sorts of things. You are going to build a road, I'm assuming. You're... Oh, labor starved to death? Are you kidding me? Where are you going? Okay, we need to take care of this bear situation here. Even though it's like gray and foggy and nighttime, there's bears everywhere. I'm gonna think there's one over here. I see a big moving figure. Alright. Oh, no. There's one right in front of me. Hunting at night. Hard to do. Thinking I got a pretty good number of them gone. Yeah, we got, because they have to walk so far, they're having some issue with food, and that's a problem. I've got pyres pretty much canvassing the entire village, so you know, if worse came to worse, unfortunately. Okay, I want the herbalist in here. They probably won't know where to get any herbs. And we've got 3 guys for that. Now they might not know where grain or the oats are, which is fine. I'm not worried about it. But I wanted to try to get a lot of these done. Okay, this is done. This is done. I'm gonna do another farm out here. Do I want to? I'm gonna pause it for a second. Let me think about this. If I do a cow pasture over here, I could do a sheep. Sheep not only give me milk and meat, but also give me wool, which I can then use to make warm clothing. I won't have to trade for it anymore. But cows, I think, give more more milk per cow, basically. So there's a big cow field. And again, we're going to want some protection around that. Not a keep. It's going to take them a minute or two to build that, so I'm not too worried. How is the road? Are they going to match up? I think they are. Oh, yes. I love when stuff works out. Okay, that should be good there. And we need hay for our livestock. So I'm thinking over here, once we clear all this stuff out, we can build a warehouse for the hay. I kind of want to leave this spot open for potentially another orchard. Chicken died in an animal attack. What? Why are there chickens in here? And wolves. Why are there wolves right in the middle of town? You need to go away. And you need to go away. Unbelievable. So this is 450 chickens max, and this is only 288. So yeah, there's a lot of chickens. A lot of chickens are going to be fitting in there. So this I want to be oats. 3,600 oats, not bad. This is not done building yet. Okay, we need another. I need some grain. So we're going to come in here. And we're going to plan on a max size farm. Now we're not going to need a ton of grain all the time, because I mean the ratio of grain to flour is pretty healthy. But we're going to want to make sure that we're not going to run out of that. Okay, this guy can upgrade. Yeah, that little chicken attack, that is why I wanted to get these things built. I had no idea that there were chickens in there already. So we're going to want hay. And I think if we go over here and do another max size field, because then we can do like sheep, and we can get, you know, sheep, and we can get wool, and we can move that wool to a tailoring center, and we can make clothing to our heart's content here. Where are you going? You're eating. How about you kill a bear first? Because this guy is just should not be just roaming through. Oh, this guy over here too. Take him out. And you looked at me funny. You can go. Any other animals? I think that's the back end of one. And there's another one. And there's a fox. Hey. There we go. There's another fox. Oh, I missed a tree. Okay. I'm thinking that. Oh, no, there's a wolf. Okay. Sound the horn. This is ready to go. So I can do a protector thing right in here. Let's make sure we're spaced out right. And another one right over here. Kind of the same sort of pattern we did with our chicken coop. So this is going to be oats. This when in, you know, next year, this is going to be basically grass for hay. This is going to be cows. That's going to be chickens. Orchard is almost done. I'm hoping that we can get this stuff up and running. I'd like to start moving my chickens now, because it's going to take them a year to get over here. I mean, it's going to be so long. And it's thundering and all sorts of things. So we're going to relocate all of the animals. We're going to relocate them all right over here. Where's my pasture? Right there. 35. So I need to move, temporarily anyway, I need to move the oats that I have stored over here somewhere. See, we only have like 1,200. Where am I moving the oats? You moving the oats. You can go away. You don't need to be moving oats. I need to get some more oats. So we're going to do meat pie to oats. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. 400 meat pies. There we go. So we got a bunch of oats now. Now we need to move them. So we're going to move oats from the market to where are these likely to go? They could go down, they can go up, and that's not built yet. Are we close to finishing that? You know what? I'm going to plop them in the middle. It's a one-time thing, so yeah, we're going to move all those oats over so there's, you know, something to... Yeah, it's either hungry. They're very, very hungry. Yeah, we might get a few chickens dying. It's not the end of the world. We need to start. We need to start getting these things up and running, though. We're gonna have a lot of workers over here in a very short amount of time. There's the other barn. Is this done? That's not done yet. This needs to be orange, slow, elderberry, slow, lemon, normal, cherry, apples. Why? I mean, I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna do like orange. How many oranges? 9,000. See, it's why would you choose anything but apples? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so we've got 12 people in there. They should start planting the trees as soon as possible. Yeah, I'm familiar with the issue with the food coop. I'm familiar. Sorry. You can see the water. They consumed a lot of water. And so these chickens are actually walking. There they are. They're literally walking over there. And yeah, it takes a while for them to do that. Crazy amount of time. Okay, this guy is working. This guy doing a little protection. Let's bump him up. Okay, so all of our stuff should go into here. We've got all of these started at least. A lot of these started. Let's start this one. Get a little over on our thing. All right, we're starting to plant trees, I think. Yeah, we got some trees up in here. Now it's going to take a couple years for these to go. So I might want to start thinking. I want to start thinking about stuff. We need to start moving everything over. All of this is going to go away. Like this thing, there's 800 water in there. We're going to pause this and we're going to destroy it. Now we're going to unpause it. Now, as soon as this other pasture is done, which it's going to take a while, those workers should automatically jump over here, which is why I want more houses. I need the houses. Please. Okay, it looks like we got, okay, this was going to be, we have corn, 7,200, wheat, 4,500. Oh, what a difference that is. Nice. 7,200. Decent growing, but it's slow. So I mean, you could easily get like 2 wheats. Well, it's normal growing. Depending on how the weather works, you could get 2 wheat crops, but I want to see what corn is all about. And it's just too late in the season to apply workers to these. So this guy got some workers because I needed to get the trees in. It's going to take a little bit for those. All right, we've got oats. Yay. This guy should have some oats. No, he doesn't have oats. He doesn't have grain either, which is why we have this little guy over here. Okay, so there's oats. This is going to be grass for our livestock. And this is done, so let's get that finished. These are almost ready. Once these upgrade, they should provide enough protection. Well, yeah, they should provide enough protection for quite a bit. And how are we doing on scarecrowage over here? Oh, we got pretty much everything covered. There's a little bit up here. We can slap in another scarecrow. No problemo. So, scarecrowage right here. And we're going to need a well. Like so. And some roadage. Okay. Well, that is some good progress. Our system, our feeding system is coming into its own here. All right, this is well on its way. We got to keep an eye out for wolves, because that was not cool. Okay, this guy can upgrade. This guy can. Oh no, this guy is not. Oh, he's upgrading. Cows almost ready, and if I really want to, I can put sheep over on this side. That'll just increase the amount of milk I get, plus I'll get some. I'll get a lot actually of wool from that. So anyway, that will have to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.